one. Hi, sir. Yeah, we're filming, but you can talk. What's up?
Oh, okay. Seeing if you guys are alright.
We're perfectly fine. This is K.Short, and welcome to Short Talk Sunday. Today, we have Nadine on the show, so go ahead and say hi to everybody. Hi! And so, today, we're deciding if we're going to talk about the struggle that she's been going through as being a young person and going after her dreams. Because I know you want to be an actress, right?
Yeah.
This question is going to come up all the time because when you make it, they're going to ask you, so how'd you get started and how'd you do this?
Yeah, hopefully.
One day you'll be...
That's the idea, yeah.
It's not hopefully, it's going to happen. Because she's already in New York doing it.
Yeah.
But I want to be the first to ask you those questions. When was the exact moment, like the exact moment you can remember that you wanted to be an actress?
I was 8. I auditioned for a youth group in Phoenix Theater. The rest is history. So when I was 8, I auditioned for a youth group down at Phoenix Theater. And it's actually interesting because Emma Stone was down there too.
Oh, wow.
She was in an older group, but I remember watching her.
Oh, wow.
And I thought she was the coolest. She was really funny.
Oh.
But then I hit high school, and I did drama at my high school. I was really active in that for all 4 years. That was my thing. Yeah.
And you continued to study theater.
I didn't want to be there at first.
And
I wanted to
you were
transfer.
okay.
Yeah, I wanted to transfer to NYU, but it didn't happen. I started doing it my sophomore year. I'm so glad I got into theater there because it was awesome. Like, I learned a lot of lessons, got a lot of great opportunities. So then from there, it was just like nonstop.
During your first year there, were you like, I don't want to do acting anymore?
I just couldn't let go of the idea of wanting to do it somewhere else. Like, of wanting to do it exactly my way, the way I had planned, instead of just embracing the opportunities I already had. I wish I would have started sooner. Like, I've had people ask me, oh, so what do you like about it? Like, do you like the attention? Do you like this? Do you like that? And I'm like, no, it's the artistry, like the craft of it. You know, you could tell the frauds from the real people. You know, you don't do it to get attention. You act because you love to act. You just love it. You have to have a love for it because it is not a lifestyle that most people would typically choose. You're not making a lot of money. Even if you do become a professional working actor, it's not a constant flow of work. You're still always looking for work. It's like a thirst you can't quench. The hard part is, it's a weird thing turning something you love into something you would like to be a professional at. You have to approach it, well, this is going to be my bread and butter. This is going to be the way I want to make money. Fusing that together has been a hard concept for me to deal with in my brain.
So after college, you ended up going to New York. Go ahead and explain that to us and how that experience has been so far.
Yeah, I moved to New York. I'd wanted to be there since I was 13, and I did it. It was really rough, though. It's a rough city. Just financially, mentally, physically. It's a different environment from being with really friendly Phoenicians, from like the hippie people in Flagstaff. It's a complete 360. The top city for many industries in the world, so it's very competitive. You have like the best of the best in New York City.
I feel like being in this cutthroat world, and especially being from the West Coast, we're just so laid back. How have you kept to yourself and staying true to yourself and making sure that you're not straying away from what you really love and what you want to do?
I'm so glad you asked that question because that's something I've been struggling with. For a while, I tried to like drink the Kool-Aid and I'd be like on the Lower East Side and I'd party. I realized more than ever, it's definitely a choice in how you treat people. I realize I can't expect anybody else to treat anybody else well or treat me well or anything. Like, the only thing I can do is control myself and how well I treat other people, and to actively choose that every day. So it's been hard staying true to myself. You know, coming back here and visiting my family woken me up. What I do in New York, I like going to cafes a lot, or a restaurant, and I'll have like a glass of wine and I'll journal, pour out what I'm feeling and talk to myself. And I try to stay true to myself every day. Like, sometimes I just want to lose it. Like, on the train, walking on the street, when someone's rude to you. You kind of have to grow an armor to not like take anything too seriously. I think it's just about personally making good choices and not letting anybody step on you or take advantage of you. You have to understand yourself, what you will tolerate, what you will not tolerate, what is acceptable to you morally and what is not acceptable to you. And I think as long as you have that in line, then that's going to help you navigate.
Do you think that there would have been anything that would have made all the difference? If someone just would have told me this.
One thing I wish somebody would have told me: your talent isn't enough. Your love isn't enough. Your ambition of wanting to be successful may not even be enough. I wish somebody would have told me that not only am I doing that, but I'm also marketing myself. Not just myself as like an actor or a product, but yourself. I feel like it's not even just enough to be nice and easy to work with. There's got to be something, from what I've seen and feel, unique and something interesting to bring to the table. My individuality is just as, and who I really feel I am. You know, it's not enough to just like be a nice, hardworking actress. I feel like you have to have more does that make sense? Like you have to have
this it value.
You have to have the it value.
Whatever that.
Which goes into getting to know yourself and being comfortable with yourself and being comfortable in your skin.
Do you think that's the it thing that whole industry talks about?
Yes, I do. I think that's something every person can cultivate. It's not like this weird thing you have to fabricate. Like it's like a confidence to like learn how to be comfortable in my skin, to know what I really want, to know who I really am. I feel like that creates the it factor.
You just don't have that it thing. Like, that's just something I've heard my whole life, and they say you don't have it. I don't know what it is, but you don't have it. In your perspective, that's the it thing.
It's something you can sense within a few minutes of meeting someone, a few minutes of seeing someone perform. It's like a spark.
It equals...
It equals.
In Nadine's perspective.
In my opinion, knowing who you are, being unapologetic about it, being confident, self-assured, not afraid to be who you are, not afraid to speak up. You just are. And I think it's a little bit of a, like, don't give a crap attitude.
With this dream, this love, how come you haven't given up?
I'll imagine these different scenarios, and then I'll see how my gut feels, and my gut gets a little sad. And then I think of, like, acting and writing, and I think it's important to love what you do. I mean, if I'm going to dedicate my whole life. I thought about just kicking back and getting a 9-to-5. Not to say it's bad, because there are a lot of people making a huge difference in the world working a 9-to-5. I've worked one before, and I didn't enjoy it. You have to, like, whip out your ego. I can do this. And that's all you need. You just have to know. I think that's the mindset you have to approach it with. And you have to believe that the opportunities will arise, and you have to recognize opportunities and take them. A little self-delusion combined with perseverance.
Combined with it. I wanted to interview you because for me, I know I've struggled with surrounding myself with people who want to go into the industry and who want to.
Which is so important.
And why is it so important?
So,
speaking to all these people who are trying to make it too, you know, who are trying to get into this industry, and us just doing what we do, why is that so important?
It's super important who you surround yourself with, who your friends are. This is the beauty of being an adult and not in a school setting, is that you can choose who to be around. I've been told I've been closed-minded for this, judgmental. I don't think it is, because I've read it everywhere that it is a key to success. Yeah. It is important who your inner circle of friends is and who you hang out with the most. Like I said, I got stuck in New York for a while because I was working in restaurants all the time, and all restaurant people, yeah, you know, it's like work, you're there so much, and you get so stressed out and so worn out that all you want to do is you want to go and drink. And it's just like this never-ending cycle. And if those are your friends and the main people you're hanging out with, and they're not on the same train as you, and you can't talk about that, and it's mostly just BSing at a bar, it gets old after a while, and you have to recognize it. You just need to have motivated people around you, because not everyone in our age group is striving for something more. And that's not a bad thing. Like, some people are already in their chosen vocation. And, you know, they're working, and on the weekends they want to go, like, explore or go to happy hour. And that's so great and perfectly fine. You have to make some sacrifices. And it's tough. It's important to keep people around you who are still on fire and still striving for something more. And you also need people who are on your team. And that's who you need to hang out with and surround yourself with. I also realized not everybody is striving to be a better human being, and not everybody is striving for a better world. Some people are doing good, but they're just like, they're kind of stagnant, you know, they're there. And that's it, and that's all they want to do for the rest of their lives, and that's fine. Like, not everybody really cares. So I think it's important to surround yourself with people who are on fire about the world, who have a global perspective as well. I'm not saying only surround yourself with, only talk to people who are only like you, because that's also, we all know that can lead to like a very narrow worldview and a very narrow life. But in terms of who's on your team, like I pick very like compassionate, on fire people. I never pick anyone who I feel like crap around.
Well, my last question for you is talking about this global perspective.
Mm-hmm.
How do you want to use your work to influence or the world, or just people that you surround yourself with, and people that watch you?
An example of hard work and perseverance and achieving your dreams. A warrior for women, and also like what it means to be a woman. I in some way want people to know that they are enough. I wish human beings just realize that they're cool in themselves. Like, it's just kind of awesome to be a human being. It's kind of magical that we're even here, I think. I just want people to know that they're enough. That's beautiful. The fact that you are here and a human being and on Earth is pretty awesome. And like, that's it. And like, every person should look at every other person like that.
Speaking of all these things, what's next?
So I fly back to New York tomorrow night.
Oh, wow.
The next is a small step, which is changing my approach. What I have not been doing is taking advantage of all the opportunities that are available to me there. Obviously, just get a job first. Start auditioning again. Be more productive. I don't really need to go out and hang out with my friends at a wine loft on like a Tuesday night. Like, I should really be inside writing, making moves, like planning. I believe if you just focus and keep pushing at it, you're gonna do it in some capacity. That's the hard part though about being an adult here, is that you can get by very easily not doing it. You know, you can be comfortable, you can get by, you can survive, you can have your social network, and you can have a relatively good life. You can have a good life. And it's easy, I think, to get comfortable in that sense, and it's hard to push yourself. It's hard to like elevate yourself out of that reality.
If you could give one piece of advice to future actors and actresses and just people who want to create global change or live with passion, if there's anything you could tell them, what would it be? Scooting up.
Oh, scoot. Okay.
So just talk to them.
Like directly to the camera?
Directly to the camera.
Okay.
I don't want. Let's do this.
That's like the perfect surface. Isn't that funny?
There we go. Yeah.
How funny is that? Okay.
So if you could just give everyone a piece of advice that's really going after their dreams.
It's a quote by Winston Churchill. It's very famous. It says, "Never, never, never give up." It's simple, but it's very hard. Stay courageous. Listen to your heart. But most importantly, never, never, never give up. Because I'm telling you, that is, at least right now, that I'm facing in my life, that is the biggest battle you will face.
Thank you all for joining us tonight on Short Talk Sunday. This is K.Short. This is Nadine. Make sure to watch out for her in the future. She's going to be on your movie screen. But if you're not going to be watching her on the big screen, just make sure to watch out for her just being a representative and a warrior for women. And I'm just going to give a quick shout out to say that I did. I'm supposed to give a shout out to Nayeli. Shout out to Komodoro, because I know that you all are starting to learn that I make these videos, and I don't want anything to be taken personally. It's just now you all see a little bit of what I'm about, and that being where I'm at right now, when y'all see me every day, I'm not just running food to run food. I know you all have cards that are dealt differently than that have been dealt to me, but at the same time, it's like exactly what Nadine was saying, was never giving up, not losing that dream that you once had when you were 8, or just even having that dream, or just even creating one at all. Like, it's not too late. Okay. And for all the people that are going for big stuff out there, just know that this isn't the end. It's only the beginning. And yeah, we're going to be put in situations, but at the end of the day, we got to do what we got to do. But to never lose that fire, just like Nadine said, just never lose it and keep going.
A cool quote just popped into my head.
And to end Short Talk Sundays for all dreamers, doers, believers, the final quote for Short Talk Sunday from Nadine will be,
"We are the ones we have been waiting for." Stop waiting for someone to rescue you. Stop waiting for a hero to come and change the world. You are it, and you can always be it. We're the ones we've been waiting for.
I like that. This is K.Short. This is Nadine. Welcome to Short Talk Sunday. You all wanted to see my friends, so here they are. So we'll see you next Sunday. Stay tuned and look for some more amazing people that are in my life. I'm so lucky to have you. All right, we'll see you soon. Bye.
Bye.